What is going on, everybody? It's King Karan with another XRP content for you guys. And it's been a while that I've been talking about XRP, man. But what is going to happen with XRP? Just like you read in the title, you don't even need to sell your XRPs, ladies and gentlemen. And when I put that out, it's not just some clickbait, like a lot of YouTubers are doing, just putting a clickbait out there. Never sell XRP. And then you click on it, someone's talking about different things rather than what he put out there. You have the option not to sell your XRPs. And this is revolutionary. And this is something you all should realize. To the XRP holders that I've been part of for years, I would say nearly a decade. It has been 7 years, folks. I almost got gray hair, man. I remember I was 20. I was 20 when I started to invest in XRP, man. And now I am 27. Things change, bro. We are getting older, but we are also obviously making a lot of gains already. The people who bought below 50 cents are already massively in profits. Even if you bought below a dollar, you're still in profits. But the majority of the XRP community has been accumulating below, I would say, 30 cents. 30 cents was like the ultimate barrier. And I would say the majority have absolutely bought below 30 cents. It has to be. But for the people who have been here in the XRP community, you guys should realize something, that rather cashing out for that worthless fiat that the government is printing, you have another option for you to gain more money, to make passive income, to lend, to borrow, to do a lot of things in a decentralized world. You are going to use your XRPs outside of this slavery system. Because for years, everybody thought, yeah, I'm going to cash out, but then I have to pay tax, right? And the dollars I'm holding or the euros I'm holding will be devaluating because they keep on printing. So I need to put it into other assets that are appreciating, right? We always had these concerns. But with DeFi, folks, you don't even need to worry about that. And where it's heading, guys, where DeFi is heading, it's heading to mass adoption. More people are realizing how corrupt the system is. And especially the XRP community. I know you guys. And because of the XRP community, I've learned a lot how corrupt the system is. And then I started to think, okay, if I'm going to cash out, I need to pay taxes. I need to hold it. I need to hold my euros while it's devaluating. I need to do something with it, right? I had that rush feeling. But now realizing that there is DeFi for XRP with Flare will actually makes you have different ideas of how to maintain your wealth, how to still not participate in this slavery system that they put you in, that you can still earn yield, you can still participate in finance, but without a middleman, without a person in the middle, without a bank. It's all yourself participating in a decentralized world. You can do anything regarding to finance, but without a system that can freeze you. If you say something bad, they can remove you, right? They can do anything. They can stop a transaction. But in DeFi, it's totally different. It's trustless. You don't need to trust any entity. It's trustless, decentralized, and way more reliable. Because what DeFi is going to do with XRP, as of right now, people are already minting their FXRPs. They're already exploring. This is just the baby footsteps. What is happening with XRP? Because what is going to happen next? it's going to be financial institutions utilizing DeFi. You're going to see average people utilizing DeFi, DeFi becoming more accessible to these people. You don't need to show yourself or show your idea or do something like that. Show your passport that you are eligible to participate on DeFi. You don't need to do that at all. It's all trustless, just like that. And I know there's a lot of people in the XRP community who don't really know much about what is really happening in the world of DeFi. And I would love to give you guys an introduction because this should make you think twice of cashing out. This should make you actually realize the bigger picture. What is going to happen with crypto? Because if you thought that, oh yeah, I'm gonna make money with XRP, gonna cash it out, and I'm just going to, do my things, right? Just like you always should have done, like pay your debts, help your family. You're going to invest some in real estate, which I still do recommend, but you don't need to cash out anything besides that. I've had a lot of people asking me that question, like what should I do with the money next? So the fact that you don't even need to sell your XRPs to still participate in DeFi, to still borrow, lend, to earn yield, to add liquidity, that shows that XRP is not just a coin that you can just hold. You can put it to work. You can put it to work outside of this slavery system that they are trying to put you in. You don't need to hold fiat currency and get a little percentages from the bank. They're going to give you some drops while your currency is devaluating. And here it gives you an opportunity to actually participate in finance outside of the system. Decentralized, permissionless. You don't even need to trust Flare because this system has been put in place without a person deciding if you get the loan or not. It's all automatic. Decentralized, folks. And this is the future. And I'm going to grab my whiteboard. I'm going to explain this to you guys in a simple way what I really mean that you don't even need to sell your XRPs. So let's get to the whiteboard. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another whiteboard session where I'm going to explain to you why you don't even need to sell your XRPs. Let's start with you holding XRP. Here we go, your XRP over here on the XRP ledger. All right. And let's say you're going to cash it out and you're going to hold that useless fiat currency over here. I'll give you a stack of 100 bucks and you hold this actually in the bank. Right? You hold this in the bank. This means that you're out of crypto. Let's say you cash out here into fiat. What is happening next in the next few years and all of that, you're going to miss all of this out. So you're out of it. You're actually investing in a currency that is just going downwards. Decades after decades, they keep on printing this, and here you are holding this, which is absolutely useless. This fiat currency that you hold is just to pay your tax. That's it. That's the use case. It's here to pay your tax. But there's another way because everybody thought this is the only way, right? What can I do? I can just cash this out and yeah, like let's say you want to pay for certain things. Hey, I just have to cash it out. But there is another option. And that is DeFi. And DeFi stands for decentralized finance. Decentralized finance. And what is DeFi, right? Once you turn that XRP into FXRP, that's from Flare, and this XRP on the Flare network is just like this XRP. You will actually also go with this whole chart. It's just the same, but it is on the Flare network. This is the Flare network. This Flare network is decentralized. You can borrow, you can lend, you can swap with stable coins, with any other asset. You can earn yield. And you're not actually selling your XRP. That's not what's going on. You're actually locking your XRPs, which is still on the XRP ledger. So you're actually locking your XRPs to get FXRP to participate on this DeFi system, where you can do a lot of financial stuff without this corrupt bank. You can actually borrow stable coins by locking this up as collateral, and you can get your stable coins just like that. It's way different from a corrupt banker. He needs information. You need to show them your credit, show them your all the information that they need. But in DeFi, they don't need that. Just put your FXRP into collateral and we will give you your stable coins. Just like that. And meanwhile, you hold FXRP. That's not just another coin. It's literally the same as XRP. So once this is happening, you're also going with the whole chart. It's literally a one-on-one from XRP. So the fact that you can do this, you can go into another realm while you don't even need to sell your XRP. You're locking your XRP right here, and you get your FXRP, the same amount. Let's say you want 100 XRP, but you have 100 XRP, but you want to have 100 FXRP, right? You just get the same, literally the same. It's like a mirror. But with this, you can participate, lend, do whatever you want, just like in a traditional way, but it's not corrupt. It's not going to ask for information. This cannot get frozen like a bank. And that is why I'm telling you guys, you don't even need to sell your XRP because you want to also go with this, right? You want to go with this adoption. This is where the financial institutions are coming in. XRP is going even way more beyond what people think it is, right? $10, $20, but when there is less supply and more demand, then you see people holding hundreds of millions of XRP into treasury, right? Financial institutions jumping in. That means that there will be a supply shock. So this will eventually happen. Would you hold this and miss out on this? You know, it's all up to you. But you have finally this opportunity here for the first time ever that you can use your XRP. You can put it to work. This is for the first time ever that this is happening to XRP. This is something revolutionary because I know the XRP holders. You can do anything to them, but they will never sell their XRP. They know what is coming. And the fact that you can also make more money with this while you just lock up your XRP on the XRP ledger and you get your FXRP. And if you want, you can also get it back, right? You can get it back. This gets burnt. Your XRP gets unlocked and you get it back just like that. So it's not that you are selling your XRP. You're not doing that. You're actually locking it up. And that's what's so beautiful about this whole system. That you can actually participate in finance without these corrupt bankers, without them freezing your account because you're saying something on social media. This is the new world, ladies and gentlemen. This is the financial revolution. So I hope that you guys are now realizing what you are holding is going to change the entire financial system for once and for all. And it's not just going to change the financial system, it's going to change your life. Because I've seen people doing illegal things or doing different things to make money. But just buying XRP and just holding it and participating in DeFi, this is, you cannot tell me another way to make money like this. There is no other way. The fact that you're holding XRP shows already that you are destined to become wealthy. And I'm not here just to tell you guys, just to make you guys feel good. This is something that will happen. You already have treasuries holding hundreds of millions of XRPs. There is already one holding 1 billion, ever north. You think this is everything? You think that the supply of XRP will still stay the same? We'll have an absolute supply shock. And what will happen with the price of XRP? I'm not here to pull out numbers. But what you already are seeing in front of you and this vision that you have. Not everybody has this vision, folks. Not everybody has it. You think everybody knows about XRP? Go outside and go ask people if they know about XRP. They don't know anything. So that shows that only a handful of people are going to get rich of XRP. It just is like that. And the fact that you don't even need to sell your XRPs and you can participate in finance in a decentralized way with Flare Network that is also fighting the battle against centralization, that is creating a platform where the whole economy is going to be built on top of Flare, the insurance world, healthcare, the gaming industry, right? F assets, which is obviously also XRP, Bitcoin, even that you can participate and earn yield on top of Bitcoin, Doge, XLM. There's going to be a lot of assets that you can earn yield in a decentralized way. So that shows that XRP and Flare, ladies and gentlemen, are the best combination to hold. Both assets are changing and replacing the old financial system. That's why I keep talking about XRP and Flare, because both are going to give power back to the people. This is a revolution that we're part of, guys. This is something that we're going to tell our grandkids about, that we are part of this. And hell no, I'm going to cash out all my XRPs, all my Flare, and ignore what is happening here, folks. I will be part of this. I will be part of this revolution. And I will be here still in crypto. Because this is history in the making for XRP and Flare. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Make sure to like, subscribe, put a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. And I'll see you guys next time.